Hello, welcome to Everton Chelsea. So, every Chelsea fan today, I'm sure, is really enjoying him or herself because Chelsea finally won their first EPL game for this season. We drew first, lost second, and the third we won, and then we won with 3 goals. So, today we are doing the three major impacts that influenced our game against Luton Town on Friday evening. Yes, and here we have 3 boxes. And these 3 boxes, we have a blue and then 2 greens. The blue one contains the player who was outstanding, and then the 2 greens will be players who were fairly good and could do more or improve upon their game. So without talking too much, let's go into it right forward. So the first player or players we'll go with will be Cowell and then Jackson. I take these 2 players because they were outstanding. They had really great performances. Look at excellent communication between the two, great composure, intelligent play, and then perfect runs into the opponent box. These 2 players were so good. The communication between the two of them, I would like to see it built because he knew the exact time to cut in balls for Jackson, and Jackson also knew exactly what Kobo was doing, which gave him the perfect runs to even get in behind defenders and even take balls, which were perfect. I mean, if he should even cross those balls and then Jackson does not get to it, that's like a no-no. And another positive is Jackson also finally scored his first goal for the club. I mean, his game involvement is outstanding. His numbers are outstanding. His runs are outstanding. How he tackles are even outstanding for even a forward player, a for a forward. You understand? And also, if you look at the lineup we did, our lineup was not really an attacking lineup because we had just 2 attacking players. 2 attacking. The rest, we know Casado to be a defensive guy, Gallagher defensive guy. Um, Enzo for one is not so defensive, all right, but also attacking. And the rest were all defenders, left back, right back, centre backs. Casado defend DM. So yeah, that performance was great, and we could understand why because of the injury situations we were having. And the next player we'll go for will be Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto was an exceptional player for Chelsea on this day. I mean, he's not there yet. I mean, he could do more. He could improve with his age and everything. 20 years old. I mean, he could improve more. And then there is so much potential in this guy. 2 assists is not easy to come by. You know, two two very good assists to Raheem Sterling, and he knows when to go into opponents' boxes and then when to set back. I mean, he does not so go deep like Rich James does, but when he does, it's on caution that he has to also get back. You understand? So even though he was going into opponent boxes, we were seeing him in the defensive when we were off the ball. And also, I mean, he's defensively great. That's it. He intelligently, the guy is good. Yes, but you want to see more good coming out from him. And the next player, for sure, will be our one and only, the man of the match, Raheem Sterling. There was a time if people asked me like who I think would be in the lineup, and if you watched most of my videos, when I do the lineup, I fidget a little in putting Raheem Sterling in the lineups because he was not so great. But the game before the game we had against West Ham, the game he played during preseason were so good. But when against Liverpool, he was not so good. So he started breaking his egg or coming out of the shell against West Ham, and then he has been consistent. I mean, he has been consistent. If you look at the game against West Ham and then the game we played against Luton, he was exceptional. So Raheem Sterling, the man of the match, and so he was so great. He came up with 2 goals. Was a total disaster, pace problem for the opponents. He was aggressive. He knew. I mean, I think Raheem Sterling, when he's not thinking, is at his best. Also, even came up with a, a sweet assist. I mean, the guy was good on the day because one thing is Raheem Sterling is kind of making me reminisce about Hazard. he reminds me so much about Hazard. You get it, which is a good positive. And we know what Hazard did for us when Hazard was in his prime. So yeah, Raheem Sterling, I think 28 years old, he's not. Chelsea has a lot to learn and to take from this guy, and also Noni Madueke should also tap into the experience of this guy. I think there is some rumors growing in between the two of these guys because at the end of the match, I saw them talking to each other. Maybe he's learning something from him or something. Or it could be, I don't know, maybe some fun party they are planning for somewhere. But yes, these players were so good for Chelsea on the day. So this is three major impacts that influenced our games. Raheem Sterling, we had Raheem Sterling, we had Kogo, and then Jackson, and then Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto, Raheem Sterling, Kogo, and then Nicholas Jackson coming up with his first and first goal for the club, which is so good for us. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Everything Chelsea. We bring you analysis, updates, and then facts, and also fun facts about Chelsea Football Club. Go on ahead, click the subscribe button, and we will see you in our next video.